What up? Top of the top. What's up, family? What's good? I see y'all. Good morning, Rondell. Good show yesterday, Ronnie. Good show. Thank you. Thank you for making it happen. T Rose, what's good? We here, y'all. Thanks for waiting. We got a couple things to talk about. We got these updates. What's up, Jamila? Killer Jamila. What's up, Nelly? Danelle Walker. What's up? Good morning, y'all. What's up? Good to see my family in here. What's up, Colleen Washington? What's up? What's up, Faith? Chris Miller. Everybody that's here. What's up, Lady Love? Y'all know what's up. Sassy. What's up, Sassy NJ? What's up, Ty? All right, y'all. Y'all been waiting for a minute. Y'all already know I'm gonna holler at y'all. But we gotta get into it. What's up, Lady Butterfly? What's up? Good morning. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody in good health, because that's what it's about right now. You've been hearing health as well, but that's not just a cliche. That stuff is for real. And now I saw the news this morning. It is now official. They are now announcing the cold medicine drought. It's been already going on, but I didn't know it was going on because about a week ago, when I had to get some stuff, the shelves was already turning up empty. But I didn't know what was going on until these cases started picking up. But it is now official. They announced it today. It is a cough syrup for children and adult drought. It's a shortage. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I'm going to tell you what I did this morning, right before I got on. Just ordered some online, do Amazon, and it's coming today. So I'm going to tell you, if you better order your stuff now, because it's going to be gone. If something happens, you're going to be done. I'm telling you that right now. So you got to get it, especially if you got children. Buy your cough syrup now. And that's what's up, because these cases are picking up and it's going down, y'all. What's up, Kim? Kim, what's up? I see you. Signs and symbols. Yeah, y'all. So look, we're going to get into it today. We got a couple things to talk about. We're going to be talking about Charlamagne, the fraud, a.k.a. Sean Kelly. That lawsuit against him and iHeartRadio is starting to pick up traction. We're going to talk about the fall of Will Smith. And they said that movie that boy put out is straight trash, and it ain't making no noise. And so for a lot of people that thought that smack was fake, I think it might have been real, because he might be officially blackballed now. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about a few other things. So anyway, welcome to the show, Fun No Fame Live, episode 332. Y'all know how we do. Front Street, Liberty Hazleton, what's up? What's good? All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm a holler. Shout out to the new people to the channel. Shout out to the replay gang. Hit the subscribe button or notification bell so you won't be lacking. Because around here, we stay on point around here. Everything that's going on now, I've been talking about this for a while, but I'm not trying to toot my horn. I'm trying to show y'all that while a lot of people been playing, a lot of y'all could have been seeing the same exact things I've been seeing. But we're going to learn from our mistakes, and now we're just going to pay attention. So I've been telling people since last week, are you ready for the second lockdown coming soon? Now we see the thing starting to take place, y'all. Before, it was a tissue shortage, but now it's the cough syrup shortage. You get it? And I told y'all, my opinion, the first time was a test run to see how the public will react. And now they've been studying the public, and they see the public went back to sleep. Now it's some other things taking place. And this right here might be the real deal, y'all. So let's get into the show. Nothing but darkness. Also, don't forget, today is officially the winter solstice, which means evil is lurking. It will stay lurking. Today will be the officially darkest day of the year. Also, it's the first day of winter. So it's cold outside. And a lot of people know it's going to be in the teens this week. It's going to be freezing. So that's why I was telling you, all this is a recipe for disaster. The children are getting sick. People getting sick. The weather's breaking. I did a count yesterday when I went outside, day before yesterday, and I was just counting people that was outside with no damn coat on. A lot of people walking around in hoodies. crops. I said, what has this country become? So anyway, oh yeah, I got a sidebar. I showed you this in the comment section. Bishop Lamar Whitehead, the crackhead. You feel me? That's him right there, y'all. See? That's him right there. That's Cleon from Dead Presidents. And he probably in the office doing this right here because he gonna snitch on a lot of people. And don't forget, he's the mayor of New York City's homeboy. See that? Cleon. You see that? You can see the crackhead in him right there, can't you? See that? He don't look the same like when he's sitting in that car, do you? See? See, he's like a fiend right there. Anyway, Bishop Lamar Crackhead. That's him right there, y'all. Dead Presidents. Cleon. All right. So let's move on to this dusty ass dude. Shaw Kelly. Yeah. That's the real Shaw Kelly before the skin bleaching. That's the real Shaw Kelly. That's the Shaw Kelly right there that half you females would have never gave him a time of day, and he's short on top of that. No disrespect to my short brothers. I'm just saying. Shaw Kelly is he's like a human troll. He's a weirdo. You feel me? He might have been a man with a Napoleon complex of being a small fry. And maybe that's why he act the way he act. But it's all alleged information that he caught a lesser charge dealing with a woman by the name of Jessica Reed, who at the time, she was 15, and she claims allegedly that Charlamagne brought her to a party and got her woozy. She fell out, and they tried to pass her around. And she was in the protection of this man, and this man didn't look out for her. But anyway, let's see what the people saying. Because look, man, Shaw Kelly, don't forget, y'all, I started that trend of Shaw Kelly. So if it take off, I started that. When Jessica Reed was on Tasha K channel, I was in the chat screaming out Shaw Kelly, hashtag Shaw Kelly. So I'm running with Shaw Kelly. You feel me? Because this dude be getting passes. Now let's look at this, because it's starting to pick up traction, y'all. Charlamagne the God sued over alleged 2001 sexual assault years after prosecutors refused to reopen criminal case. Radio host lawyer calls suit meritless. So they trying to say that Jessica Reed is bogus and she capping. And another thing, a lot of people have been supporting Charlamagne since these allegations been coming up. Holy. What's up, Kashana Brown? Where you been at? Good to see you alive. Thank you. She said, I've been on point with the Jews. I'm just glad to see you. You know, so let's check this out, y'all, because it's starting to pick up traction. Like, you got to remember, he works for iHeartRadio. He down with Comedy Central. He down with that Blue Party. He got clout. He down with Oprah. He got Oprah on speed dial. So I'm pretty sure he's been protected. But see, now they coming for iHeartRadio. That might be the problem, because they don't want to slander their name. You see, when you play with them corporations, money is different. What up, Wax Dog? What's popping? Salute, bro. They don't want you messing with their money. So when you come at iHeartRadio, that might be, now they might be getting somewhere. So let's check it out. What's going on, y'all? The woman who accused Charlamagne the God of sexually assaulting her in 2001 has now filed a federal lawsuit against the entertainer, and we're told he plans to fight the case. Radar Online has learned, according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the alleged victim, Jessica Reed, has brought claims against Charlamagne, real name Leonard Larry. Man, how many times I told y'all, don't be trusting people with two first names and all that weird stuff. The man's name is Leonard Larry. Y'all know for a fact, if this dude, come on, y'all, stop playing. Ladies, y'all know if this dude try to holler at you and he said, my name Leonard, man, you ain't gonna get that man no play. Stop playing. You already know that. My name Leonard Larry. Man, he's a clown. The suit claims accuses Charlamagne of sexual assault, battery, and defamation. Back in 2018, the blast broke the story. Mind you, this thing has surfaced multiple times, but it keep getting swept under the rug. That's my point of speaking on it. Many people have put the light on this thing. I got to give Star from the Star Report his credit. He had Jessica Reed in position. Then a clown by the name of Choke So Broke, a bum-ass YouTuber that's on here, he jumped on the story. But come to find out, bum-ass Choke So Broke hopped on the story for clout. You feel me? He jumped on the story for clout. And he also had the nerve to turn on Jessica Reed and then say, Charlamagne, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't stand this dude right here. You still homeless, Choke? You still going live in Walmart and Planet Fitness? Did you get a crib yet? Because you've been online taking money, telling washed up Rockefeller stories, brainwashing people, and you act like you was going to help Jessica Reed, and you did it for clout. You's a bum, and I hope you catch RSV. Periods. And guess what else? All you women that been supporting this clown, shame on you. Shame on you. And most of y'all are old, washed-up heads that'll listen to another washed-up bum opportunist. That's Choke So Broke. I told y'all, but y'all didn't listen. Guess what? He's a foul dude. You know why? Because when Jessica Reed came to him, he acted like he was going to put a story out. He acted like he was a supporter of her. Then he actually turned on her and started slandering her on YouTube. Telling y'all, man, some of y'all make me sick with the people y'all support. Y'all make me sick. You know why? Because y'all really be letting me know how filthy y'all are. That's a fact. Anyway, back in 2018, the blast broke the story that in 2001, the radio host was arrested on a warrant stemming from a charge of criminal sexual conduct with a minor in the second degree for an incident that allegedly occurred the month before. Court documents obtained by the outlet accused a then 22-year-old Charlamagne of willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously engaged in penile vaginal intercourse with a 15-year-old female child. This is according to the reports. These are not my words. It's just me covering the story. Charlamagne, I don't want no smoke. You be striking people channels. You be trying to get people YouTube shut down. So I know your game. You feel me? And this is the same man that admitted on the Breakfast Club, which is iHeartRadio. He admitted on his podcast, Brilliant Idiots, and he told himself about the story of how he was putting Spanish fly in women drinks and drugging them. He admitted it. So therefore, now it's federal. The feds going to do something. That's my opinion. He ain't shaking the feds. So now, y'all, we might really be about to watch the fall of Charlamagne, a.k.a. Shaw Kelly. According to court documents, Reed's mom called the police. Hold on. I see y'all in the chat. I'm going to get back to y'all. According to the court documents, Reed's mom called the police to report an alleged rape. Officers responded to the short-stay Naval Recreational Center. Also, for my opinion, looked to me like it was on a naval base. So maybe the government might really be involved with this because they don't want no smoke neither, but I don't know. Either way, they was in Charleston, South Carolina on June 9th, 2001, allegedly, where they found Reed intoxicated. She was crying uncontrollably after being allegedly assaulted. Mind you, she was 15, right? So now it looks to me like this starting to pick up traction because she went and got lawyered up. And they coming for iHeartRadio because iHeartRadio is a company that pays Charlamagne. So you got to understand how it works. Before iHeartRadio take a loss of embarrassment, they're going to drop him. Another thing you have to remember, when a black woman yells out rape, nobody cares. So that's why I kept getting brushed under the rug and brushed under the rug. You see that? But see, we in a time now where people got to face their issue. Now look, this is from, see that? 2018. What is that, y'all? Damn near 5 years ago. Just to show y'all how fast time is flying. Who is Jessica Reed? 6 new details about the woman who alleged Charlamagne the God raped her when she was 15. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Look who covered the story. Yahoo. Which means what? This actually was a big story. But they have been shutting it down and quieting the story. Because remember, they made Charlamagne a spokesman for black people. Let's not forget that. Whenever it's an issue, political, any type of issue, who comes and speaks up for you? Charlamagne. They make it like he represent us. He the number one nigga always talking that black talk too. I'm tired of every person of a certain complexion talking that black stuff only when it's beneficial to them. You are not our representative. We do not co-sign you. We don't co-sign none of these Negroes that been handpicked to speak for us. We do not respect none of y'all. Y'all time has come to an end, period. That's where we at with it. All right? So now you see the before and after. He went from ashy to classy. The man looked like he was trying to turn white. Do you see this man? Because we have to look at these frauds. You see him proud with the Rock Nation hat on. after the alleged lawsuit, after the allegations, still walking around with a Rock Nation hat. And we also know about Pizzagate, and we know how these people feel about this type of behavior, and we understand it's been a lot of allegations on a lot of them. Therefore, they don't want to have no smoke. Because we know about the owner, the founder of Rock Nation. We know some allegations about him being around people that was young, I think. Anyway, look at the real Charlamagne. The man went from dark skin to trying to be light skinned. That's when I been knew he sold out, because he used to be funny. He used to be all right. But then ever since I heard that story, I don't rock with that man. Ever since that man bleached his face, I don't rock with him. You see, this is a shiny nigga. I told y'all, man. And these are the people they try to use as our leaders or our spokespeople. So that's why iHeartRadio has to be sued, because he been running his mouth on their platforms. Thanks, Lady Love. Appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for supporting me like you always do. But you know I got to cook right now, Lady Love. You know what's up. Look, Charles Kelly. That's who he is. Because remember, R. Kelly kept getting them accusations. R. Kelly kept getting away. Then they finally got his ass. Charlamagne a fraud. He kept getting away. He kept getting away. Now I think they on his ass. And it's funny, this week coming up, January the 1st week, what I told y'all, they about to do Surviving R. Kelly Part 3. So, and Harvey Weinstein, he just got his time. Or he just got convicted yesterday. One of these days, this week. So they're cracking down on all of the weirdos. Because the Reaper comes to collect. Meaning, the things they did a long time ago, it is now catching up with them 20 years later. But they never thought it was going to happen. And you got to understand, right? The powers that be are washing their hands, and they getting rid of them. So they might want to get out of contract with this clown anyway. You feel me? And I hope she get paid. Because, look, y'all, I told y'all 1,000 times, it's our own people that be going against the grain. It's our own people that be doing us dirty. Jessica said one of Shaw Kelly homeboy uncles rented the spot for them for this alleged birthday party. That's right. And I also heard, if I'm not mistaken, Charlamagne put it on one of his family members that got in trouble more than him. And he was the ringleader. I'm going to tell you like this. What Charlamagne did back then, if he did that now, it would be considered sex trafficking a minor. And that boy would be facing a whole lot of time. But see, back then, they didn't have them laws, y'all. That's why they had to put them laws in effect. So nobody can take your teenage daughter or son somewhere in a car, in a hotel. That would be considered trafficking now. You see? That's why they had to put them laws in effect. Salute, Jay Goodball. Thanks for supporting the channel, bro. You know what's up. You always support the bro. You know how we chop it up. That's right. We here. So, once again, let me get back, because you know we going to cook. Now, look, Shaw Kelly. This man been getting away for stuff forever, y'all. He been hiding under that umbrella. Maybe we don't know if that was a ritual he had to do to get in their good graces, because maybe he blew up right after that. And never forget, Wendy Williams is the same one that put him on. That's why he's Wendy Williams' son. But we see Wendy Williams falling, so maybe her son about to fall now, because they came in the game. You know, he came under that umbrella. And I told y'all, celebrity is over with. I told y'all all this shit is at the end. That's why they all scrambling, holding on, standing on one leg, trying to plot them a next deal. And did I also not telling you people not going viral no more? You're not going to blow up off going viral. I told y'all that. Anyway, this bum right here, Choke So Broke, the bum motherfucker, he is the one that was playing around with this woman and her family. And the only thing you got to remember, y'all, you got to remember this. The reason why Charlamagne got that lesser charge, because allegedly Jessica Reed's mother didn't go full blast at the time, because maybe she was scared that she was going to get in trouble, because it was said that Charlamagne did speak to her mom. You feel me? So maybe that's why the mom didn't pursue the charges very hard at the time. And that's probably why a lot of people was able to play them games as far as make it like maybe she capping, maybe it's not real, maybe it didn't happen. And they was able to try to discredit this situation. But now, due to Jessica Reed being consistent and persistent, this thing is starting to take off. So, like I said, y'all need to stop supporting these bums. that only got on YouTube for $1. They are the new false preachers. And some of y'all are sitting there wasting your fucking time down the gutter watching clowns. That's what y'all doing. But that's none of my business. You keep doing what you're doing. But I told you, what they say, if you're not part of the problem, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. See, I'm tired of that cliche. But a lot of y'all are part of the problem. You know why? Because y'all support the people that start the problems. So stop blaming white people for stuff. When a lot of you so-called people, when you see something like this, you don't go hard. You don't go hard. You want to come at everybody else, but with something like this, you focus on discrediting people. That's why I can't stand some of y'all. And that's why I hope a lot of y'all catch RSV. That's right. A lot of y'all that's wicked, I hope you catch RSV. I said it. So let's move on to Will Smith. Another man falling. You heard about the 200 fallen angels? Well, Hollywood is in the city of angels, isn't it? So maybe that's why all of the false angels are falling. Or should I say the people from Hollywood that's from California? Maybe that's why they're falling. Maybe this is a remix of fallen angels, which are false images of frauds, fake images of lights. And I told you, these people have been put in our life for us to worship them. And some of y'all still worship them. But anyway, y'all, you see they bosses, they master, they not playing with them no more. And they don't need them no more. Will Smith is upset. New movie, Emancipation, is bombing at the box office following Chris Rock's slap. His movie is a dud. Y'all know I already broke down a movie. I already exposed this dude, and I told you he was doing a ritual of putting out a new slave movie. I told you it was a joke. I told you it was a joke. And he's a joke. And the man that put the movie out is a joke. I told you they always want to keep showing you slave movies so they can keep pushing that narrative that you're a slave, you was a slave, you always going to be a slave, and you ain't nothing. So that's what he get for promoting the movie and being in it. You see that? Anyway, they washing their hands of that man. They say he is bombing at the box office, meaning the movie is trash. When Mayan Lopez and Salinas Lever announced the 2023 Golden Globe nominees on December 12th, one name was conspicuously absent nearly 9 months after he slapped the host Chris Rock on the Academy Awards stage. Will Smith and his prestige slave drama. You hear the movie, y'all? They call this shit a slave drama. Wow. Because they thought that we was going to eat the movie up. They actually thought we was going to watch this crap. Emancipation were completely snubbed. And sources say Hollywood's cold shoulder didn't go unnoticed by the disgraced actor. Radar Online has now learned. See, now everybody that was campaigning saying the slap was fake, do you now see that the slap was real? I'm one of the people that said the slap was real. But see, a lot of us didn't understand when you see certain things that are real in your face, you're going to think it's fake. Then when you see, you see something fake, you think it's real. See, that's how they mixed our brains up. That's the whole part of deceiving of the serpent. So that your brain will be so deceived, your eyes, your vision will be so cloudy. You can see real stuff, think it's fake, and see fake stuff, think it's real. That's what's going on right now, y'all. Haile Selassie, what's going on, brother? Hold up. This is what I was talking about, y'all. The mind games that they play to keep you deceived because you don't understand that the serpent was the smartest beast in the field and the most conniving and cunning when it comes to wickedry. That's why a lot of our people keep getting deceived because you don't understand how they work. You don't understand how they move. Therefore, you're going to keep losing the game. Now you see all these wars going on and not one bullet being fired. Your people have been being character assassinated, aka it's called dehumanized. That's why nobody is coming to nobody's defense. That's why they on their last leg, y'all. So let's continue on because I ain't done with Will Smith. You see that? This might be the last award that man ever get. But let's continue on. Check it out. Moviegoers aren't exactly impressed either. On this opening weekend, the 120 million flick earned, boom, they spent $120 million on this film, y'all. It only earned a reported average of just 3,000 per screen. 3,000. All of which dismayed the 54-year-old former box office powerhouse. Y'all know Will Smith was getting 20, 30 million a movie. And as you see, the 54-year-old former box office powerhouse who clearly been angling for a post-slap comeback. So this is what it's saying, that Will Smith actually thought this movie was going to put him back in position. You feel me? But as we see, it ain't working. Therefore, we can officially say now that Hollywood has washed their hands of Will Smith and he is on his way down. Now check this out. Will's old Hollywood pal, Tom Cruise, has been avoiding the actor at all costs, following the slap heard around the world. See that? Tom Cruise ain't dealing with that man because he's looking at Will Smith like he a savage. He's tainted. He don't want no parts to do with him. Will has approached Tom Cruise several times trying to reconnect and see if they can hang out and brainstorm on some projects together. An insider claimed a solid movie with Tom would guarantee Will's comeback. So Will has been trying to do a movie with Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise said, nope, you're not tarnishing my legacy. You're not getting none of this clout. And therefore, Tom Cruise has been curving him. He's been ghosting Will Smith. You feel me? Will has even offered to fly to London if that's more convenient, because they say that Tom Cruise is in London. He's offered to fly to London to make it more convenient, but Tom isn't biting and doesn't even write him back. Do you see that, y'all? So now, family, we can now officially say Will Smith is done. He is finished. Oh, I'm going to say this. His career is not over, but he will never go back to the level he was. Another thing y'all have to understand. These entertainers and celebrities, I told y'all before, they are walking corporations. So not only has every business been backsliding, downsizing, being crashed, certain Hollywood actors are being crashed. What do I mean? It means their stocks have been dropped. That's what a lot of this is. I'm going to tell you what this actually means, y'all. Will Smith will never, ever do a movie for $20, $30 million. His stock is dropped. Will Smith now might have to do movies for like $1 million, $2 million, stuff like that. You feel me? He's going to still get his bread, but he's not going to never be able to get that blockbuster money no more. Like who else? Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio, and the rest of them. You remember I told y'all that? I told you these are the illuminated actors that only could do certain roles, that has information and knowledge in it. So therefore, Will Smith, his stock is now crashed. He will never, ever get $30 to $20 million for a movie ever again. This also applies to what I've been telling my people, that these people have been getting money. Yes, now their generational wealth is under fire. They will no longer be in position to get generational wealth unless they make their own smart investments. This is why they're all falling, y'all. This is what I meant. I didn't mean that they're not going to get no more gigs. They're not going to be popular no more. I'm telling you, the status that they had has now been clipped. See that? So now, as you see, nobody's rocking with Will no more. And now he has to face what he created. All right? So now, my people, let's get into the real deal. Let's go. This is what's going on in America, y'all. You should already know. It is now a drought of children's medications. After I just broke down to y'all the RSV situation posted on the CDC, told you that this is attacking kids, children. They are the number one spreaders, from newborns to infants, toddlers, teenagers. This is what's going on, y'all. And I peeped that when I went to the store the other day, the shelf was damn near empty, but now they have announced it. It was already going on. And remember, I told you it's not real till it come on the TV, allegedly. So let's take a look at this, because I also told y'all the game they played, once again, they played that C19 game with our brain for a whole year. Now it's something out now that doesn't require a shot. And now we see people being slaughtered and sick. And another thing is, this is the formula for another lockdown. Can you see what's going on? If you don't see it, then you're blind. All right? So let's take a look at what's being done right now, y'all. What's up, Lexi? What's up, Juice? I see y'all. A sign is placed near the section for children's medicine. Sunday, December 18th, 2022, at a CVS in Green Lawn, New York. Caring for a sick child has become even more stressful for you. It has been more stressful than usual for many U.S. parents in recent weeks due to shortages of children's Tylenol and other medicines. I just received a picture yesterday from one of my supporters of their niece in the hospital with an oxygen tube in her nose, looking sedated, and it wasn't a good look. I know for a fact, a lot of us know for a fact, that this stuff is for real. A person could carry it for up to 8 days without knowing, spreading it. After they get it and allegedly are cured, they can still spread it for 4 weeks after. It can survive on surfaces for up to 8 days. This is what's going on right now. Now, this right here, as flu surges, LA faces shortages of kids' medication. Stockpiling could make it worse. This particular article was from 2 weeks ago. And that's why some of my people in Cali already told me that their kids was catching this stuff. We are in a tridemic: flu, RSV, and C19. But RSV is the killer, because if you get it, you might get pneumonia very fast. And if you know anything about pneumonia, that is the last stage before death if you don't get rid of that pneumonia. This is also tied in with walking pneumonia, because you can have it and not know to the last minute you got walking pneumonia. Now a cold storm about to come. You go outside, don't even know you're sick. Boom. Now you got full-blown pneumonia. And if you go to the hospital for RSV, you're getting put on a machine because you're not going to be able to breathe. It's not like C19. This attacks your respiratory system even more. And the number one thing they telling us, y'all, it's a lack for the children. That's why I told y'all this morning I made my orders for cough syrup. I already got a little bit right now. And I told my people, see, I've been doing this for years too. I keep cough syrup on deck with the alcohol in it. Like, you know how some people drink liquor? And at night, like once or twice a week in the wintertime, I take a little sip before I go to bed, just to keep my track clear. That's what I'm telling people. You don't wait till you get sick to take stuff. Sometimes you take things for prevention. Another thing you have to understand, these people on the planet, they stole all of our natural resources. So a lot of our natural resources that we normally use to heal ourselves, they just stole a lot of our shit, took it to the laboratory, and made pills out of the shit so they can make a lot of money. That's why Big Pharma is so paid. Big Pharma is paid because they took all your shit remedies and they made it illegal for you to do it, but they can do it. They just put it in pills and shit like that. You feel me? You see how they got garlic pills? You don't got to take a garlic pill when you eat real garlic. But they took our natural stuff and put it in pill form to get paid. So even a lot of these medicines have things that are from the earth, but being that they're about getting paid, they take it and package it and sell it and add certain things like preservative and color to it and make it taste good. But anyway, don't listen to me. I'm not a doctor. Just telling you, this RSV is smoking through America right now. And in my opinion, after this so-called holiday season and them kids go back to school and it's officially winter, we're going to start seeing it becoming national. This is one thing you have to remember, y'all. It wasn't claimed national because it's working under the radar. But once it becomes national, then they can push for the shutdown. And in the shutdown, in my opinion, Joe is not giving nobody no money. A lot of y'all jobs already told you, if you get sick, you're not getting, you better have sick time. And you better have some some money to cover yourself, and you better have some benefits. Because if you don't and you get sick, you're going to be in some smoke. Don't forget that. That's right, y'all. A lot of people know about the black seed oil. That's right. Black seed oil. It's a lot of different remedies. Me, I deal with certain teas. I put raw ginger in my tea. I eat garlic raw. You feel me? Everybody got to have their own remedy. You got to know your own body. You got to know what works for you. What works for one person might not work for somebody else. But you have to know how to keep yourself in order. Don't be waiting to the last minute. If you feel any symptom or something coming on, you start attacking it. You fight it. Don't wait. See, I feel like I'm getting a cold and just keep waiting. No. When you feel any symptom, you start fighting it. A cold, you literally have to fight a cold off. For people that don't know that, you have to start fighting it like you boxing the cold. You feel me? That's what you got to do. You don't wait till the last minute. I'm just telling you what I do. If I start feeling any symptom, I'm going to start attacking whatever I feel. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody to each his own. But I'm just telling y'all, please be on point, because they playing games with the children, y'all. So anybody who got children, just make sure you got your remedies on deck, because they played us with the tissue. See, they played us with the tissue drought. They told you about the milk drought, the baby formula. Now the baby medicine. Do y'all see what's going on? I'm going to break down something at the end of the show to show you where some of this stuff is coming from. Watch. A mega earthquake rocked the West Coast. Northern California, early Tuesday morning, 40,000 out of power. Y'all, those who listen to this show, was I not just talking about California yesterday? Were we not just talking about California yesterday? And there's some things that I showed y'all. And those who are here, you saw what I showed you. But now, a mega earthquake. So let's take a look at what we've been seeing, y'all. What we've been seeing the past week. We've seen volcanoes erupting. We've seen storm blizzards. Before that, a couple weeks before that month, we've seen floods. What does this say? Mother Nature. Some things might be HAARP, y'all, but some things might just be Mother Nature. Some of it could be both mixed together. Who knows? But we do know one thing: the earth is being rocked. And this is why I told people, if you don't have no protection, you on your own out here. This is why I told people, a lot of things don't even mean nothing right now. Materialism means nothing. A lot of things don't mean nothing right now. You know why? Because now it's about survival. And if you can't survive and you're not protected, you're not going to make it out here. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But for those who know about the book, it always told you to take heed to the signs. And the signs are written and decoded or coded within nature and your surroundings. But when you sleep and your head down and you're always playing with your phone and watching a jackass YouTuber, you don't know what's going on. You're just waiting for another trending topic because you want some tea. You don't want to drink no real tea. You want to listen to gossip tea. Therefore, maybe you might be a victim out here because you ain't paying attention. That's just my opinion, y'all. So now let's get into some more things that's going on in the country. What I already been talking about. 20,000 migrants waiting in Mexico to cross the U.S. border. Have I not been telling y'all about the replacement game? How they waiting till the last card is dealt so that they can ramp up the next game. Maybe all of these people will be in position after the RSV hits, and it's after the next lockdown is finished, maybe they will be back in position. Because it's mighty funny. It ain't no cough syrup for the kids, but these people and their kids are still coming into the country. I told my people to stop playing. I told my people, whatever you don't want to do, they got people in position to do it. I told y'all. I told you they tricked you to hate your country. These people, they love your country, or they love the country, period. I told you, you was all right about racism. Don't nobody from coming from across the border don't care about no damn racism. They know everybody don't like them. They don't care. They come in here to get paid and live a better life. But you've been worried about all the wrong stuff. Therefore, now you're being replaced. And guess who's coming to replace you? The same people that told you, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. These are the same people behind the scenes letting other people come in the country, allegedly. I told y'all, man. I told my people, you ain't going to escape this one. You can debate, you can argue, you can say whatever you want to say, you can scream till you blue in the face. But guess what? You ain't about to make change, nothing that's about to happen. So let's take a look. President Biden's border insanity isn't just killing migrants and U.S. law enforcement officers, meaning it's driving people insane that know what's going on. It's killing kids and destroying families as well. Via the massive inflow of drugs, the White House has invited. Holy smokes. The people that tune into me, did I not say on this channel over a year ago when the migrants was coming in, did I not say these are the people responsible for spreading the fentanyl that is targeted to the black community and the poor white communities? Now you see in this article, they just told you that the whole time this been going on, Moneybag Joe been turning his head. As you see, inflow of drugs, the White House has invited. Mind you, look at the title, New York Post. The White House silence on the issue is the defending. Last week, a group of Republican lawmakers sent a blistering letter to the president demanding a meeting on the fentanyl crisis. The letter signed by Jim Banks are, see that? It ain't the Democrats going hard against the Fetty, it's the Republicans. Because a lot of y'all dummies, you went blue. Now the blue is pushing the Fetty in your hood. And guess who's dying and going to jail from the Fetty? But you thought all Republicans were racist. But you forgot about the Republican in which it stands. All nations under God. You know that saying? Yeah, you forgot about the Republic. Because years ago, your people got whipped and killed and hung and turned Democrat because they were scared. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Check it out. They told you right here. They understand that the Blue Party is letting the Fetty come into the country. So the Republicans have been trying to have a meeting to discuss these issues. The letter signed by Jim Banks and Chip Roy and others highlighted the appalling fact that Biden has been playing dumb. How many times I told you he is the master of dumbing out? I told you when that man speak, watch him. You will see him smirking and laughing. He is the master of the dumb out role. Because if I dumb out, I don't got to be held accountable for nothing. That's why I told you, all your people you voted for that's in that under that umbrella, they've been hiding and playing stupid while your people are dying. But when a white person tell you, some of y'all believe it. See, the Republicans been speaking out. They've been telling you. But like I said, it's all out the bag now, y'all. All you got to do, if you're new to my channel, you check my catalog. I've been covering all of this stuff play by play. Because I'm an analyst. I told you, they break the news, I break down the news. That's it. Biden been playing dumb. That's what they said, not me. Previously, requests sent in October, months ago, doubtless to avoid bad press before the midterm election, and that more than an estimated 7,500 Americans have died from fentanyl-related cases in the intervening weeks. So if in a couple of weeks, damn near 8,000 people died of OD, and it's probably more than that. Like I said, they play with numbers. It could have been 80,000. It could have been 75,000. Either way, people have been dying. The White House allegedly been knowing about it, and they have been doing nothing. And I told y'all this was going to happen. And I also told y'all how the fentanyl gets to Mexico. Allegedly, they said the Fetty comes from China. And then the Mexican cartels bring it over here. So that's why I said a lot of these people you feeling sorry for. Remember when the wall was going up and a lot of you jackasses were saying Trump racist because he want to put a wall up? Do you see why the wall had to go up now? Do you see? But you was feeling sorry for people, but you wasn't feeling sorry for yourself. That's why you just kept partying and playing and worried about rappers. Therefore, now your whole hood is being hijacked. Now your whole nation is being under fire. Now you see about the warfare that's going on. Yeah, spiritual warfare, financial warfare, biological warfare, a whole lot of warfare, and you ain't got no protection, and them guns you went and bought ain't gonna be able to help you. See how they play the game? Now let's keep moving on again. The world's first artificial womb facility. You see, they've been degrading women so much, now they want to make fake women. And I told y'all, did I not tell y'all about a week or two ago? I said they making them dolls now. A lot of these weirdos are purchasing dolls, and they treat them like they're lady. You could take the doll, set it up on your couch like it's a female chilling with you. You can put it in the bed under the covers. They getting full-blown dolls, sex dolls. But now you see right here, the world's first artificial womb facility. And who's to say this is not tied in with organ harvesting? Maybe they're taking real things out of women and using it in different formulas and textures. Man, I try to tell y'all, we in a scary movie. I told y'all it's over. We in the last day. I told you ain't gonna get no help. Told you that. It's gonna get wickeder and wickeder. But those who know shall see, and they're gonna be all right. Those who play and be stupid shall be in the ground, 6 feet deep. Because for some of y'all about to be lunch meat. That's it. You about to be lunch meat. So don't take my word for it. I'm just showing you what's going on. Look at the crossword puzzle. The crossword is a swastika. Even though we know that's an ancient symbol for the sundial. But anyway, we know that the so-called Nazi party used that. And this particular person was sending subliminal messages, throwing shots. Also, I'm just speaking on this because all of this relates to the spiritual warfare. That's why if you notice, damn near, or should I say, certain cultures or religions are under attack. We also can officially say, y'all, that the Christians have been shut down. Let's be honest, y'all. The Christians are the most cowards now. Remember, the Christians always used to harass us and always try to tell us about God. And when we be minding our business, they'll be pressing us and trying to drill us. Remember that? Now you don't see no Christians because they running and hiding and they scared. And a lot of their pastors got low on them. A lot of those pastors, they don't want no smoke. They don't want to have to stand up and fight for nothing. All they want to do is spend their money and drive their car. That's another reason why they made it where they can start talking to their congregation on Zoom, because the preacher do not want to be held accountable. See that? So what I'm basically saying, all of you who have been going to church and worshiping your preacher has turned their back on you. And salute to the real pastors that just focus on teaching the word and keeping their congregation in order the right way. You'll see those are the ones with the small churches, and they're very humble. But the rest of these, all of y'all that join mega churches, you have been deceived. And now you on your own. That's why you see, when y'all was going to church, y'all was worried about fashion shows. You was worried about who had the best car, who had the most jewelry on. Now you see all them donations from the mega church. Now you see you ain't got no help. And y'all are not doing the Lord's work. So therefore, y'all gonna burn the most. And you better hope your children don't bring home RSV to none of you. That's what you better pray for. You know why? Because you ain't been reading the book neither. You've been worshiping false idols. And all this has been written already. So let's continue on, y'all, to the next trend that is going on in America right now as we speak. The new trend in America is sextortion. You heard about extortion, sextortion. Where people who love to send naked pictures, now you're getting those pictures used against you. So if you married and you sending pics to women, you got women out here that'll take those pictures and threaten to get you fired from your job, threaten to break up your marriage, and setting your ass up. And they're picking their targets online, studying your behavior and studying your ass. Sextortion. A lot of you dudes that be sending chicks pictures of your private parts, little do you know, some of them ain't chicks, those are dudes. And then they get the picture and blackmail you to say they're going to expose you for being gay. And you better pay up or you're going to get exposed. Sextortion. That's going on in America right now. Why? Because a lot of people, they're not getting no money. They're starving. The drugs are slowed up. So the new form of getting money is snatching up humans and extorting humans. Let's check it out. San Jose police have made an arrest months after a teenage boy took his life. This after being extorted for money when he made a nude photo to someone he thought was a girl. San Jose Police Department announced Monday 25-year-old Jonathan Cassie was taken into custody in Los Angeles to face charges of extortion and attempted disorderly conduct related to a posting, photograph, or recording without consent. So as you see, the individual, let me also make this clear, y'all. You got to understand, they updated their law if you don't know that. If you record anybody without consent, whether video, just like, you know, a lot of y'all be sneak recording people, that is now a lawsuit. That is also now a way to put charges on you. Anytime you record somebody without them knowing, that is a crime now. If you go on somebody's YouTube page, you go on somebody's social media page, and you record without their consent for reasons other than positive, your ass is getting locked up now. That's also a part of this is. You get it? Also, this is also, in my opinion, to crack down on a lot of people dealing with online prostitution. You know, like OnlyFans and things like that. Yeah. So as you see, he's facing sextortion. You also see they put it on a blackface. And he's locked up for extortion, disorderly conduct related to posting a photograph or recording without consent. The cops are saying Cassie is connected to the death of a 17-year-old Ryan Lass is his name, who died by suicide in May when someone he'd been chatting with online demanded he send them $5,000 upon receiving an intimate picture. So this man right here was trying to extort this child because this 17-year-old allegedly thought he was talking to somebody else and he sent some nudes. So after he received he wanted to get $5,000, but the boy didn't have $5,000. So therefore, they got the intimate pictures they solicited from him, or else the pics would go public. They was extorting him. Ryan apparently believed he was communicating with a girl his age. I think that part is a lie. I think he probably thought he was talking to another little boy. I don't know. It's all alleged. But anyway, when a photo was sent to him, that person asked for a similar naked photo in return, which he sent. So in reality, he sent this person a picture, and then the person sent the picture back. And being that he sent his private parts and other things, whatever, they then tried to extort him. That's why they say Ryan apparently believed he was communicating with a girl his age. When a photo was sent to him and a person asked him for a similar naked photo in return, which he sent, once the fraudster caught the photo of Ryan, he demanded money on he demanded money on the threat of releasing the picture publicly among his friends and family members. Ryan didn't have anywhere near 5,000, but he did pay 150. It was at that point Ryan panicked and killed himself, y'all. So the young boy killed himself. He thought he was going to be exposed. So you got to remember this, y'all. This is how they play the game. You know, you got a Facebook page, Instagram page. What do a lot of y'all have? Your family members tied into those pages, right? Some of y'all be going live from your job. Now they know where your job is at. So when you get caught slipping with them pictures, now they can threaten your job, threaten you with your job, and threaten to send those pictures to your family. Remember, does it not say, or sometime, you know, through facial rec, you might take a picture with your family and their name pop up. Now they know who your family members are. So now they can play, or even maybe your wife. You might take a picture with your wife. Now they know who your wife is. Now they following your wife page. Now they could take a picture of you sending your penis to somebody and put it and send it to your wife DM and say, look what your husband doing. And extort your ass. I'm telling y'all, this is the game that's being played now, sextortion. And you got to remember, they also going to target people that have a lot to lose. See, they're not going to try to extort nobody they want people that got something to lose. So I'm just telling y'all, most of y'all are weirdos anyway that do this stuff. Watch who you sending your pictures, sending your private pictures to. Also, I'm going to say beware. It could be a person acting like they're cool with you. And they might be cool with you for a couple of months. and flirt with you and get you to send some nasty pictures just so they can extort your ass. So understand this was going on. It's called sextortion. All right? So let me go to the top for those that just pulled up. Shaw Kelly is facing charges. Or should I say iHeartRadio, the company that pays Charlamagne the millies. They are now being sued in a federal court for allegedly Charlamagne being a Chester. When he was 22 years old, it is said that he took advantage of a 15-year-old. So as you see, for years, they have refused to open the case back up, but now the case is starting to gain traction. And as you see, he was a dusty dude in the beginning. And once he got that money, he went from ashy to classy. And ever since then, we know he's been running his mouth, talking reckless. He's even spoke on the airways of putting Spanish fly in women's drinks. And he also been admitting to doing weird things like smelling women's chair, playing with dildos, and all type of funny stuff, butt plug. He's a weirdo. And they use him to represent the black community. That's why he got to go. And hopefully she get paid off his dumb ass. The woman accused of Charlamagne the God and sexually assaulted her in 2001 has now filed a federal lawsuit against the entertainer, and we're told he plans to fight. So therefore, he's under fire. You got to catch the replay because I ain't about to go back into this whole thing again. But I will tell you that what? He is now being held accountable. Court documents obtained by the outlet accused of then 22-year-old Charlamagne willfully, unlawfully, feloniously engaged in penile vaginal intercourse with a 15-year-old female child. And a lot of y'all jackasses, you still listen to the Breakfast Club. None of y'all ain't go hard. And most of you are women that watch the Breakfast Club. But my point is this, like I said earlier, when a black person go missing, they're a runaway. When a black woman say they got taken advantage of, oh, they deserved it. They was drunk, or they was high, or they lying. See that, y'all? This is why people ain't shit. This is why nobody cares about you. This is why everybody spits on you. You know why? Because you spit on your own. And salute to this bum-ass nigga Choke No Joke, the opportunist, the same man that act like he was going to help her. He even turned on her too. And he also apologized to Charlamagne and said, you know what? I'm sorry for helping Jessica Reed. I believe Charlamagne. I believe she's a liar. That's what this nigga said on YouTube. That's what this nigga said. That's what this nigga Choke No Joke said. And y'all still support this clown ass nigga. And yeah, hopefully, I hope you still homeless, nigga, because you ain't move up yet. And you've been taking all this money from people, all these donations and cash apps, and you still ain't got nowhere to live. And like I said earlier, I hope you catch RSV. That's what I said. Because y'all took advantage of this woman. And y'all act like y'all was going to help her, but y'all was just doing it for clout. So now I'm glad she reached out to iHeartRadio. And I hope she get paid. And mind you, I showed you, even Yahoo, big platforms was onto this story, but it just kept fading away. And they tried to discredit her. And they said she was a liar. She was a clout chaser. And she was just trying to get money. You see that shiny face nigga? You never trust a person that you never trust a dude like that. Remember y'all heard about shapeshifter? That is a shapeshifter. A snake. So I also told y'all, because he's done. Shaw Kelly is out of here, in my opinion. Because when that smoke get on the iHeartRadio, they're going to drop his ass like a bad habit. And mind you, they're also going to try to suppress this as much as they can in the media. So he's going to get his issue. I'm going to leave him alone. You know why? He likes to mess with people and get them copywritten struck and all of that. Anyway, let's go on back to this clown Will Smith. Will Smith has fallen, y'all. And I'm going to say it like I said again. A lot of y'all thought that smack was fake. Now you see he's paying the price for that slap. Nobody want to deal with him. Tom Cruise wants nothing to deal with him. And that movie, Emancipation, they put out that slave movie. They spent $120 million on that movie. And that movie has only made $3,000 per screen, which means it is a flop. That also means Will Smith, he owed for that. But that's what they get for trying to keep pushing slave movies on us. We don't care about no slave movies no more, Will. But we know that was your ritual. We know they offered you the role and you took it. And you thought it was going to blow up. But I told y'all, they never want to show you in the future. They just want to keep reminding you that you're a slave and you come from slaves and you from Africa and you's a nigga and you ain't never going to be nothing and you poor. And they also put out these movies so they can say the N-word like 100 times in your face, just to piss you off. So we don't feel sorry for Will. We don't care about Red Table Talk. It's over for y'all. So as you see, y'all, as I showed you earlier, Tom Cruise has been ghosting Will Smith. Tom Cruise has been avoiding the actor at all costs, following the slap heard around the world. Will has approached Tom several times, trying to reconnect and see if they can hang out and brainstorm on some projects together. An insider claimed a solid movie with Tom Cruise would guarantee Will Smith's comeback, or so he thinks. Will has offered to fly to London. That's where Tom Cruise lives at, y'all. He lives in London. But Tom isn't biting and doesn't even write him back. So therefore, Tom Cruise is not dealing with him because Hollywood is finished. And Hollywood is done with Will Smith. Now, Will Smith is a fallen angel. He is done. He will no longer ever get a $30, $20 million deal to do a movie. Hollywood is finished. That's also what it represented when Harvey Weinstein went to jail, because he was a big player in Hollywood. Get it, y'all? So now you're going to see a lot more y'all celebrities doing desperate things and doing a whole lot of strange for change things, because they are all hoes. I showed y'all earlier on this recap. I'm doing now. Children medicine is flying off the shelf. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you have any kids, if you have to purchase anything, you better get it now. I have seen bottles of cough syrup for $20. But it wasn't the NyQuil brand. It was the Theraflu brand. $20. That's why they banking on you spending all your money for the holidays. They want you to get sick, miss days from work, you and your children sick, ain't got no cough syrup. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with y'all. To get rid of a lot of this stuff, you do need that cough syrup. You need that that strong, extreme, severe cold and flu stuff, because that knocks it out in like a day or two. And some of them other remedies, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes that shit be so thick, some of the remedies won't work, and you'll be carrying that shit for a whole lot of days. But anyway, everybody gonna do what they're gonna do. Don't listen to me. Please don't. Do your own thing. And I also wanted to show you that this story was posted 2 weeks ago, because they let you know the flu was already surging. That's why a lot of people in Cali already got sick. And this stuff is spreading. Now it's national news. So I'm going to repeat it again. When I did the show last Monday, and I asked you, are you ready for the second lockdown? Now you see all the key events leading to a second lockdown. So if you're not in position, if you ain't got your bag right, it's no telling what's going to happen. It will be no more rental assistance. You will not get no more help with your electric bill. You are not getting no paid time off unless you got sick days. No more COVID relief funds. That's what I mean. So now you're on your own. Moneybag Joe is in the office, and you got to figure this out on your own. Now, y'all, I went through everything. Let me get into the real deal for my people that's here. Some people won't understand because they don't pay attention to the book. Exodus 1:10. Come, we must deal shrewdly with them, or they will become even more numerous. And if war breaks out, will join our enemies and fight against us and leave the country. This is Pharaoh speaking of the children of Israel when they felt like in Egypt, the so-called Israelites became too deep. It was too many of them. They were having too many kids. They had too many children. And they started prospering and becoming deep within the city, within the country. And Pharaoh seen that as a threat. And he said, you know what? They got to get up out of here because they might overrun the country and get us out of here and pay us back. This was already written ago. This also deals with the child death that happened in ancient Egypt years ago. This also applies. Remember when they told you the story about how they was looking for all the firstborns? This applies to that. But now you see why when you look, it's no children's medicine, and the number one people getting sick is kids. Come, we must deal shrewdly with them. Also, that could mean we must deal behind the scenes. We must deal quietly. So we won't put them on point. We must keep them asleep. And while they sleep, we're going to have to deal with them. I told y'all the script to the movie was already written. I've been telling y'all this shit for over a year. But you've been taught to go against the grain so much and do everything else. You've been doing yoga. You've been going to church. You've been trying to go to the mosque. You've been doing everything. But you still been dealing with the same situations in life because you turned your back on a higher power, and now that higher power has turned their back on you. Therefore, you are subject to Pharaoh and his system. Let me show you again. Let me show you clearer. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them so that they will not multiply. Now you understand about Planned Parenthood? Now you understand why your children are subject to get sick? Oh, what about that saying? We don't die, we multiply. But Pharaoh said, so they will not multiply. And in the event of war, join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. Boom. Remember, I told y'all part of that lockdown because a lot of people started going outside of the land, doing research, flying around the world, figuring out a lot of stuff is fugazi. This is why you had to be grounded. This is why another lockdown is probably going to come. Why? Because they know you want to escape from the land. So they set taskmasters over them to oppress them with hard labor. Who are the taskmasters? Your so-called community leaders, your so-called nonprofit organizations, your so-called churches, these so-called frauds on internet telling you lies, keeping you stupid. They are the taskmasters over you to oppress you by keeping you fucking stupid. And the sons of Israel built Pithom and Ramses as storage cities for Pharaoh. So actually what happened, Pharaoh realized what was happening, and he started turning up and making the children of Israel work harder and started cracking that whip on their ass a little bit harder. Also, with some other things going on, I'm not going to say. But you'll see the key word right here. Let us deal shrewdly with them so they will not multiply. And anybody that's from the ghetto, from the neighbor, from the hood, it don't matter where you from. You want a color trip all day? Well, guess what? All you got to do is see who they doing this to, and then you might have an idea of who you might really be. Because guess what? They dealing shrewdly with you. They ain't going to tell you what they're going to do to you. I told you. They never going to tell you what they're going to do to you before they do it. If they told you some shit, that means they're going to do something else because they understand they have to deal with you shrewdly, quietly, behind the scenes because they are the masters of darkness. You understand what I was telling you? Now you see why it's a shortage on cough syrup and children's medicine and baby formula and food shortages. Because the food shortages might only be in certain neighborhoods for real. Because maybe it's some people playing a game and they're not trying to see you multiply. Because they say some people DNA slowing down, and they said them people over there, man, they having kids left and right. They having kids back to back, back to back, back to back. It's called multiplying. But we were told to be fruitful and multiply the earth, but they said, not on our watch. You ain't gonna do that. So therefore, they tricked a lot of us. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. We have to be honest. They tricked a lot of us into having a lot of kids for taxes. The government been peeping. Everybody got a lot of kids, and now they're using that against us. They say it's too many of them. So even though, for whatever reason, you had a lot of children, you still might have been obeying the Most High and be fruitful and multiplying. And in the process, yeah, your tax bracket got bigger, but now they're shutting it down and they're using it against you. That's why I told y'all before, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or funny. I got to tell you how these people think and look at things. That's why I can't come on here and play around and be tapped there. I got to tell you how they look at it. Not me, y'all. I told you. When you read my description, I tell you, for entertainment and educational purposes only, I tell you, these are just my views and opinions. They are not actual facts. I tell y'all, I'm just telling you how they rock. I'm telling you how these conniving, wicked people look at us. You feel me? They've been studying us for so long, they figured us out. We are the Da Vinci Code, and they cracked our codes. Therefore, now they say what? Let us deal with them shrewdly, because they done got too smart for their own good. Now we have to go covert, and we have to put things into play to take them out without them even knowing. And that's the number one thing they gave you, was social media, to keep you fucked up in the head. That's why we suffering right now. And that's why you got to save your own ass. Nobody's going to help you. Because guess what? Most of your people, they are down with Pharaoh. They are the ones sent. They are the taskmasters over you to oppress you with ignorance. That's why the world is messed up right now. And that's why you about to suffer. Don't take my word for it. You just keep paying attention. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Now you understand what's going on, when a lot of y'all just thought shit was a joke and you want to be a damn follower and you worried about all the wrong shit. I told y'all, you might not go by the book, but they do. You ever heard of saying crook by the book? Yeah, they're crook, but they go by this book because they use it against you. And they make you do everything opposite of what was told for you to do. You ain't figured that out yet? Why everything that was told for you to do, they make sure you do opposite of that. But you got so busy caught up in Jesus being white and the Bible and the Catholic Church and the Pope and all this bullshit, you forgot to pay attention to the script. I told y'all months ago that the book is the owner's manual to this country and to parts of the world. It is a manual. The same way you buy electric, something, anything can come with a manual. This is just a manual. That's my opinion. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. But you didn't read it, so you don't got the basic instructions. You just out here in the land of Babylon, lost and confused and being a follower, which we call a sheep. And if we know about sheep, the sheep at the end always gets slaughtered. So you can't blame nobody but yourself, because you did it to yourself. So therefore, it is what it is. But most of my people that's in tune, they good. We straight. I'm always going to let you know we straight. Why? Because they had the doors closed, but we already had a window open in the back room. So we going to get up out of here. We straight. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all done, because you've been playing around. You've been trying to go viral. You've been trying to feed your family off internet checks. See how y'all been playing around? But hey, don't take my word for it, y'all. I'm just talking to the people that get what I'm saying, and that's going to take heed. But I want to show you what's going on, all right? So that's why they said, come, we must deal shrewdly with them, or they will become even more numerous. And if war breaks out, they will join our enemies and fight against us and leave the country. Now y'all see what's going on. And meanwhile, don't forget, this is the last thing I'm going to show y'all. While they putting in work on you, they the ones coming in. They didn't say, see, the scripture I just read, that don't apply to them. Come, let us deal with them, or they will multiply. They don't deal with them. They let them in the country already multiplied. So who they talking about? I told you the great replacement was coming. I told y'all. They said, let us deal with you, not with them. See that? Why they dealing with you and got their foot up your ass and you out here fucked up and they trying to destroy us? They letting them come in to take everything, or they're going to give them everything they took from us. This is the real fight. You have to fight to sustain what you got. What's that? Your family. You have to sustain to keep your family in order, because it's already designed for your family to collapse. This is our biggest fight. We all in it. We all got to go through this shit. So either you can strengthen up, you can wisen up, or you can just play dumb, act like you don't know what's going on, and keep complaining. Either way, it don't matter. They're going to do what the fuck they want to do. I'm done. Salute to the chat. Salute to the people in the building. What's up, Melanice? That's right. What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's good? Stay learning, stay winning. What's good? What's up, y'all? We here. Episode 332 in the books. Like I said, if you got children, just start getting your remedies in order. I know a lot of people don't take medicine. I know a lot of people do it the herbal way. You just get your stuff in order. That's all I'm gonna tell you. What up, Paul Striller? What's good? I see you, bro. You know I was cooking out here. What's good? What's up, Shayna? What's up, sis? The game is over. You tell them. You tell them. They've been going to get look, people have been fighting to be going against the grain so hard. I told you they want to debate, they want to do everything. They just want to be opposition for no reason. But now y'all see, man. That's why I told people months ago, I ain't worried about beef with nobody, man. You know why? Because I understood these people about to deal with people. Man, a lot of people about to get their issue. A lot of people about to get what they put out here. Feel me? Yeah, that's what's going down. I'm telling you. A lot of people, life about to go down the fucking gutter. I'm telling y'all. A percentage going to die, a percentage is going down the gutter. Remember they told us months ago when I put it on the screen, they said at the UN, what? 2 billion people will somehow disappear. I ain't going to use the word they said, but y'all know what I'm talking about. What's up, Alan? Told y'all. The White Walkers are here for the babies. That's right. They showed us that in Game of Thrones, didn't they? Yeah. But, you know, people don't watch Game of Thrones. They want to watch power and watch a nigga get killed 1,000 different ways in betrayal. What's up, Kashana Brown? Good to see you again. I've been waiting for this stuff to happen. The Most High is coming. That's right. They say when things get wicked and nasty, they say that's when we on our way. That's what they say allegedly. Because remember, that's how life works. Things might get real bad, but one day they got to be good. Y'all know that. You got good days, you got bad days. You got sunny days, you got rainy days. You know that. You got days that's freezing, then you got days in the summer it's hot as hell. That's duality of life, y'all. These things have to occur. Why? Because last time we heard about throughout history, many different times the earth had to be what, y'all? Replenished, had to be wiped out and replenished, right? Before was the flood did it, right? Well, now the same thing happening again. It's just happening different. The earth has to be wiped out and replenished. See that? The people who survived the flood were the people who listened to the Most High and knew where to go and where to hide at when it happened. See? A lot of y'all wasn't paying attention. You was partying. Those are the same people that got burnt up in the fire in Sodom and Gomorrah. They didn't take heed to the signs. But Lot, his wife, knew it was going down. They got up out the city. The rest of them were partying. That shit burnt. See? But you didn't understand that these were key stories and lessons in life. You thought it was just a religion. I'm not a religious man. I'm not a preacher. I'm just telling you. I like to crack codes and read scripts. That's what I do. I love movies. So once I learned that it's a movie and I'm in the movie, you in the movie, we all in the movie, but shit, now you got to play your role. Because they're going to play their role, whether you like it or not, they're going to play their role. And their role, they told you about, was that individual that was in the garden when it first started. Their role is that man named Cain. That's their family. They know they role in the movie. You just don't know. Anyway, man, salute to everybody here. That's right. She looked back and turned to a pillar of salt. You know what that means, Jaheim? People that set in their ways. They keep looking back. They keep looking back and wonder why their shit don't change. People out here talking that trend again. New year, new me. Stop it. How is the new year when you keep doing the same shit? What you keep doing? You keep looking back. You keep doing the same shit. Keep doing the same shit. Now you see why they want you to watch a slave movie? They want you to keep looking back. Keep looking back to the past. I told y'all, man. This is a science they're using on you. They're using science. Momentum. When you keep going back to your old ways, you shall turn to a pillar of salt. Now, it's also like You keep looking on your phone. You keep looking on these web pages. You keep watching these clowns. Therefore, you will be turned to a pillow of salt because you just don't get it. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. And like I said, my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. So stop getting mad at people because they got their own opinion. Salute, Nasty Foods. What's up? Thanks for tapping in, y'all. Shout out to the replay gang. Jaheem J. That's right. Ton of you. Who else in here? Everybody ain't gonna make it because they don't believe. But I could have sworn we also was told about something like 144,000. Well, we ain't gotta play with numbers. We ain't gotta focus on the numbers. The key to that is it's only gonna be a few. It's only gonna be a few. It ain't gonna that let you know it's not gonna be everybody. That's what that was talking about. Everybody is not gonna make it. Y'all know that. If we threw an event today, we know everybody is not gonna make it. Some people are gonna be late. They're gonna miss the flight. I know this already. Everybody's not gonna make it. So once you understand that, you can worry about yourself. Stop worrying about other people. Stop being upset because what happened to somebody else. You just worry about you and yours. That's it. Life is not that bad. It's just people, man. I'm telling y'all. What's up, Queen of Detroit? It's people. The world is not messed up, y'all. It's the people in the world. Don't forget that. It's the people in the world. Once you figure that out, you'll be all right. Once you learn how to be a loner and just be doing your own thing and be with your family and yours, you'll be all right. Stop acting like it's hell for you to be by yourself. Those are people with mental health issues, to be honest with you. If you can't sit to yourself, you just like that kid that couldn't sit their ass in the damn chair and got put on Ritalin. See that? Now you grown, you can't sit your ass down. Chill the fuck out. Stop trying to escape reality. You're not going to do it. I don't give a fuck how much you smoke, drink, party. You ain't shaking this one right here. What you're going to do is wind up destroying yourself. You better get focused. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's tough love right there. That's it. I'm not perfect at all. But every day I'm striving for perfection. And I only can worry about me. I can't worry about everybody else because then I can't get me. That's it. Show each other love. Show each other love. And just keep it pushing. Gotta learn how to give each other a pass. Let shit ride. Let shit go. It's okay. Because nothing else is going to help you anyway. Except for doing what's right. That's all I'm saying. All right? Salute to everybody that's here. My family, y'all know what's up. We're going to chop it up later. Y'all know where we be at. Episode 332. Y'all know how we do. Fun on Fame Live. Thank everybody for pulling up. Also, share this on different platforms. You, my people, you can share it, chop it up, put it out there. Or you just tell a friend to tell a friend. That's it. Other than that, y'all, I'm up out of here. Y'all have a good day. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. We done. Ghosts.